swing, rock and roll, go, rhythm and blues, boogie woogie. And we're going to be playing Orange Blossom Opry, Wearsdale, Florida, 10th of March. Come along, you can even dance.
As you can see, we have a highly intelligent audience here tonight.
Almost too intelligent.
I want to do something
Let's do a real fast
special
one
for these people.
A real fast one, I think. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Whippy, whippy, whippy.
Sorry, Steel Sack. Well, life on the res is kinda laid back. We buy a bunch of wine, put it in a paper sack, drink it right down, then we barf till dawn. Yes, I live on the reservation.
You know, I can make it rain in here.
Oh, no.
I want to tell another Indian story.
No.
Another Indian story. This is about the Indian who was sitting out in front of the store one day, and this rich guy.
Oh.
Rich guy. I mean, he was a huge landowner.
Probably Texan.
Texan, big Texan guy. Walks out of the store and he looks at the Indian and he gets in his car and he puts the window down.
Yeah.
He hollers, says, "Hey, Indian." Indian looks at him, he says, "You know how much land I own?" Indian didn't say anything. He said, "You know, I can start driving right now and I can drive all day long till the sun goes down and I will still not be at the other side of my property."
Whoa.
Indian said, "Oh, I had a car like that once." Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi folks, Bobby Randall here with the world-famous Orange Blossom Opry. Now we are moving right along with our 2023 Star Series concert lineup, but let me tell you something. If you weren't here last month, let me tell you who you missed. Pam Tillis, you missed Doug Stone, Riders in the Sky, good grief, you missed Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin brothers, Gene Watson and Jimmy Fortune, and who knows what else. But let me tell you who's gonna be here in March so you can come make it up. Yeah, the month of March. Jason Petty will be here on March 3rd. If you're a fan of Hank Williams Sr., that's a show you want to see because it's all Hank Williams songs. Crazy Man, probably one of the best shows we have, I have to say. Probably one of the best entertainers to come to the Orange Blossom Opry is Neil McCoy. And he will be here on March 4th. Better check that out because he sells out pretty quick as well. On March 5th, we have Aaron Tippin and Colin Ray. That's two there for the price of one. 2:30 and 7:30 show to see those guys. On March 7th and March 8th, that's a Tuesday and a Wednesday, we're back with Hotel California. These guys pack the house every time they come here. Great guys. George and the boys will be here March 7th and March 8th. On the 10th, it's the Jive Aces, UK's #1 jive and swing band. I have no idea what jive is, but or swing, but that's March 10th, and you get some tickets for that show. Check it out. On the 11th, this is pretty cool because this is his 80th year. He's 80 years old this year. He's going to do 80 dates this year, and then he's going to retire. And one of the dates he's going to do is here at the Orange Blossom Opry, and that, of course, is Mr. Lee Greenwood will be here on March 11th. On March 12th, another act that hasn't been here, it's been a while, Gary Puckett in the Union Gap will be here on Sunday, March 12th. Let's see. On March 17th, Jeff Allen will be here on a Friday. He's a comedian, and that's kind of cool. On the 18th, it's Abracadabra. I think that's how you say that, which of course is a tribute to ABBA. And that's on Saturday. On Sunday, March 19th, my buddy Kenny Evans will be here. If you're a Brooks and Dunn fan, the guy sings like Ronnie Dunn. He's absolutely incredible. That show usually sells out. And we have two shows, 2:30 and 7. Kenny Evans and the music of Brooks and Dunn. As you know, we've been having a talent contest here at the Orange Blossom Opry, and on Thursday, March 23rd, we're going to announce the final. Somebody's going to win $1,000 and make a record and probably go on to be superstars and never talk to us again. On the 24th, it's the Kentucky Headhunters. The boys will be here. One of the things about the Kentucky Headhunters, if you show up at their tour bus, they always have a bologna sandwich ready for you. So that's cool. On the 25th, Diamond Rio will be here, and they're absolutely incredible. Sunday, March 26th, the Kingston Trio will be back at the Orange Blossom Opry. The last day of March is going to be the Malpass Brothers, and I saw those guys for the first time last year. They were absolutely great. They're great entertainers, good singers, and they play great music. And also, don't forget about our brand new Thursday night Showcase Superstar Contest. And now you want to get your tickets, visit www.obopry.com or give us a call at 352-821-1201. I look forward to seeing y'all at the Orange Blossom Opry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry. At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I was born in the Southland. Silence. Nine.
I think you're being generous.
I got 9. 20 some odd years ago. I think that's 7. I had 9. They were just making more noise.
I'm going for 12.
You're going to go for 12? I ran away for the first time. This is turning into a mutiny. I ran away for the first time. Larry Gatlin. When I was only 4 years old, I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. Hey, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, I got a woman in Cincinnati, I got another in San Antonio. I always loved the girl next door, but I never could stay home. Hey, I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. And I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Yeah, baby. carry it around in a sack. I hocked it about 200 times, but I always got it back. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. Well, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Come on, Mickey, get it. You may not like my song, you may not like the way I wear my hair, but you'll miss me when I'm gone. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Hey, I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Bang! Howdy, everybody. I am not Gene Watson, but Gene Watson's here. How about that? Y'all gonna have to make some noise because they came. I can't. Where? Do you know where they were? Hey, Todd, where were they yesterday? Huh? They were in Texas yesterday. They came all the way from Texas, and you're just gonna have to make a lot more noise than that when they get out here. That's just as simple as they're gonna be. Hey, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. How many folks are here for the first time? Never been here before? Lights up. Couple? No. 2, 3. How many folks are late? Just put your hand up. Oh. Nobody's looking or anything. They can't really. Right in the front row. No? Not there. Okay, anyway. Well, welcome to all the new folks, and welcome to everybody else that comes out. Gene Watson is here today, and we are so honored to have him and his incredible band in the Orange Blossom Opry House. Make some noise for that. Come on, guys. You're all starting to worry me a little bit here. Now, come on. I want to take a second and introduce everybody in the band real quick. We're going to play, let's see, we play till about, 11, 11:30, and then we'll take a short break, and then if Gene feels like it, he'll come out and sing a few songs. Ladies and gentlemen, over there in the far left is our drummer. He's my pal. He's from, where are you from? Tampa. Where? Plant City. Plant City. He's from Plant City, Florida, everybody. Are you all from Plant City? No, just like, yeah. Yeah, probably just, he's got a lot of women follow him around and go crazy because he's so dadgum handsome. Say hello to Todd Bowers, everybody. The gentleman playing the bass guitar is our road manager, stage manager, tour manager, and our bus driver. We don't have a bus, but if we were to ever get one, by God, he can handle it. Say hello to Kevin Kingston, everyone. Seated today, usually up there in the back, is one of the most talented guys I've ever played with, and that's the truth, man. This guy plays all kinds of instruments and plays them absolutely incredible. He's from the great state of Iowa, and nothing says country music like Iowa, right? When you say hello to Doug Stock, or on 3, 1, 2, 3. They're out there, yeah. Those folks are alive. They're out there, all right. Your fans are here. The gentleman over here is from the great state of Georgia. I found him down in Texas, and he plays a fine guitar, and he also sings a mighty fine song. Say hello to Mickey Adams, everyone. A piano player hails from the great state of Texas as well, Dallas, Texas. We stole him from the Janie Fricke show. He was working for Janie Fricke. Everybody, they have these big, beautiful tour buses and everything, and they have people that have to clean the buses, and that's what Chris would... No, we stole them from Jane
Not true.
Turkey. Say hello to Chris Cockburn, everyone.
Thank you.
Our sound man this evening is our sound man every evening. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great state of Tennessee, twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton. Say hello to Nathan Smith. Up in the crow's nest there, the guy running all the video, doing all the funny stuff. There he is right there. That's Tom. Say hello to Tom. Our light guy is Fast Eddie. Hello to Fast Eddie up there doing all the lights. And Roger and Heather Byers, who own this place, are here. Thank God for them. If not for them, I'd probably be a Walmart greeter. Let's hit it. Y'all ready? We're going to play a couple songs for you. Yep.
Where's all the lonely women at?
Lonely women make good lovers. They're all at the mercy of a good-looking, smooth-talking man. Lonely women make good lovers. So if you got a woman, better treat her just as good as you can. Lots of times a lonely girl will go out on the town with no thoughts of evil on her mind. And she don't try to plant bad seeds, or knows there's something every woman needs. Pretty smile will do it all the time. That's low. Lonely women make good lovers. They're all at the mercy of a good-looking, smooth-talking man. Lonely women make good lovers. So if you got a woman, better treat her just as good as you can. Once a woman's tasted love, she can't get enough. She'll reach for something warm when it gets cold. And if her lips are wet with wine, when it comes to loving time, she'll trade her pride for something warm to hold. Lonely women make good lovers. They're all at the mercy of a good-looking, smooth-talking man. Lonely women make good lovers. So if you got a woman, better treat her just as good as you can. Lonely women make good lovers. Oh, there are some lonely women in here.
That's right. That's Chris, everybody.
Thank you.
What happened? You ready, I? Yeah.
What do you say when it's over? Don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. Next thing you know, we take a fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way things might have been without you here. And I don't know if words for me can still upset you. I've just gotta make this memory stand clear. And I'm leaving here a better man.
things I couldn't do before. Now I think I can, and I'm leaving here a better man. I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. And I'm leaving here a better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man, knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I know I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man.
That's Mickey, everybody. Shall we keep him? Okay. Well,
I guess I'm not going home.
no, you're not going. You ain't going anywhere. What'd you ask where he's from? You, me? I am not hardly the star of the show. My name is Bobby Randall, and just Google my name. How's that? Some of that stuff's true, some of it's not. But anyway, did I not tell you who I was? Did I forget?
That would have been me.
Well, I have a lot of trouble remembering who I am myself at these days. But here's what I do know: that this particular song we do, this band would not be able to do without me, because I am by far the most important part, at least at the beginning of this song. So if you all would just please give me the respect I deserve. It's all BS.
Well, early this morning it dawned on me the kind of man she needed me to be. Well, she made a list and laid it there beside me on the bed. Now what I should have done keeps running through my head. Well, I should have done this and I should have done that. Should have been there and she'd have never left. Should have been hanging on every word she ever had to say. It's a little too late, she's a little too gone. She's a little too right, I'm a little too wrong. Now would be a good time to change. It's a never too late. Last night I came home about 3:15. To my surprise, she wasn't mad at me. Oh, I thought she'd finally realize not to worry, I'd be home. Then I realized this morning she was gone. Well, I should have done this and I should have done that. Should have been there and she'd have never left. I should have been hanging on every word she ever had to say. It's a little too late, she's a little too gone. She's a little too right, I'm a little too wrong. That would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Oh. It's a little too late, she's a little too gone. She's a little too right, I'm a little too wrong. Now would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Now would be a good time to change. It's a little too late. Oh yeah. Bobby Randall on the first note of the song.
They gamble on that a lot. They gamble if I'm, well, they gamble on everything, don't you? Wichita, wake up over there. All right, what are we doing now?
Just gamble if I get this one right.
Yeah, okay. Who, me? Here's the quick story of me. Are you ready? I lived in Utah as a child. My mom's from Utah, my dad's from Michigan, so I lived a little while in Michigan as well. I moved to Nashville many, many years ago. I lived in Nashville, Tennessee for 43 years. I'm the luckiest dude that you ever knew because I was the luckiest guy in the music business. I've lived here for 2 years. I graduated from high school. I got drafted. That's how old I am, and I've never done anything but play this guitar my whole life. So that's it. Well, thank you. My draft number, you know, they read the draft over the thing. You get a number, and so I'm sitting by the radio. My draft number was 16. So my hair was cut off, and I was on my way to Fort Campbell before I knew what happened. Anyway, yeah, that's the whole story on me. The rest of it is on Google, and you know if it's on the internet, it's true.
She's been working all week, she's got mental fatigue. That old couch sure looks fine. All week he's been gone, she's been sitting alone, slowly going out of her mind. He kicks off his shoes for the 6 o'clock news. She's getting all prettied up. While she's wanting to boogie, he's wanting to lay there, 'cause she's got the Friday night blues. Oh, those Friday night blues, they get in your shoes and they work to get you down. There ain't a lady that I ever knew who didn't need her night on the town. The hills and the bills and a week's worth of bills has got him feeling used. She's kicking his shoes off, she's putting hers on, 'cause she's got the Friday night blues. There once was a time she was top of the line, her nights like teenage dreams. That stoppers at noon, dancing around with her broom, talking to a washing machine. The girl down the street says her old man is neat. He makes it sound so true. Now she's feeling lonely, thinks she's the only one with the Friday night blues. Oh, those Friday night blues, they get in your shoes and they work to get you down. There ain't a lady that I ever knew who didn't need her a night on the town. Oh, the hills and the bills and the week worth of deals has got him feeling blue. He kicking his shoes off, she's putting hers on, 'cause she's got the Friday night blues. Oh, those Friday night blues, they get in your shoes and they work to get you down. There ain't a lady that I ever knew didn't need her a night on the town. Oh, the hills and the bills and the weeks worth of thrills While he's kicking his shoes off, she's putting hers on. She's got the Friday night blues. Oh, thank you. On a Friday night.
If Dougie's up, anybody know who Fair and Young is? Okay,
The Sheriff.
the sheriff.
Yeah, 1958. This is his first #1 hit. Well, me and my baby were going steady. Ain't married yet, but we're getting ready to tie the knot. I'm gonna make her my own. Now that I found her, I'm gonna keep her. Finders, keepers, losers, sweepers. She's my baby. She's going steady with me. And then everything and be on her way, nearby all my life. And now I found me a steady babe. I'm gonna make her my loving wife. All you guys ain't better leave her alone. Don't even call her on the phone. She's my baby. She's going steady with me. Bobby. Now, sweet baby, that we're going steady. I'll go up and ask your daddy, what does he think if you and I are wed? 'Cause I love you and you love me. We're both as happy as we can be. I hope your daddy will let you go steady with me. Get the rings and be on our way to see that preacher man. And when we say I do, sweetheart, I slip that ring on your loving hand. Everything's gonna turn out fine. I'll be yours, you'll be mine. 'Cause you're my baby, you're going steady with me. Yes, my baby, you're going steady with me. Oh, thank you. Aren't you kind?
Thank you, please.
Really quiet. You folks really scare me. So I want you all to, on the break, so when Gene gets out here, so you guys are, I want you all to just get about half liquored up. Not all the way liquored up. We don't have liquor here. I think we have beer and wine here. Hey, I do want to tell you, folks, on the break, check out some things. We have a couple of great a lot of great shows coming. Many of them are sold out, but if you're interested in coming to some of the shows, or you got your eye on something, you might want to check on the ticket price or check on the ticket, because all the shows are selling out real quick. And if you don't have anything to do Sunday night, come and see my buddies Williams and Ree. I lived next door to Terry for many, many years, the Indian, the white guy that was, they're very funny and they're also pretty musical. All right, here's a new song that we've only played. That's fine. What? I hear voices in my head, so it's really hard for me to...
Didn't know you could hear us.
Yeah, I could share those voices with you, but most of them are... It'll happen to you all when you get my age. What? All right.
We were tweaking our monitors back here.
Well, See, Nathan can talk to us back there, and so I don't know who's talking. And then, I just, never mind. The real question isn't where I'm from. It's where in the hell am I going? That's the question. Is I don't know. All right, here's a new song we've only played maybe once or twice. All right.
Everybody talks about the California quake, but the first time I ever felt the earth shake was in Miami. When Amy touched me, and oh, it shook me. I told her I loved her, and I wanted her to stay. But she said, be sure, and I'll call you in LA. And even in the taxi, I could hear my telephone ring, calling me from Miami. My Amy, what took you so long? I thought you'd never call. Miami, oh Miami. Miami, my Amy loves me after all. Now Amy just called and said, please come back. Said I'm on my way, babe, I ain't even unpacked. I want you, I love you, that's all she had to say. Goodbye, L.A. Now once again, I'm Miami bound. Can't wait till this plane touches down. 'Cause I know Miami will be waiting at that Miami gate. I can't wait in Miami, Miami. What took you so long? I thought you'd never call. Miami, oh Miami, Miami, Miami loves me after all. Miami, Miami loves me after all.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate that.
So we thought today, I'm not kidding around about this. When you think about country music, I grew up listening to Merle Haggard and Buck Owens and guys like that. And Gene Watson is like country music royalty. And can you believe that we have him here in Wearsdale at the Orange Blossom Opry? My gosh, just absolutely incredible. So we thought we'd do, we're going to do, let's see, we have 16 more songs and then...
Potty break.
Get off the stage! Get a haircut! I've heard them all. We're going to do 2 more songs. But here's a really, really old song, and I want you all to put your country music thinking caps on because there'll be a quiz after this song. Ready? 3, 4, 1, 2. You were mine for just a while. Now you're putting on the style. And you never once looked back at your home across the tracks. You're the gossip of the town, and my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. But pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When the glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy, and they'll take away your crown. But pick me up on your way down. Come on, Dougie, wear it out, son. They have changed your attitude, made you haughty and so rude. Your new friends can take the blame, 'cause underneath you're still the same. But when you learn these things are true, I'll be waiting here for you. When you tumble to the ground, pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When the glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy, and they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. And when you tumble to the ground, pick me up on your way down. That's the kind of music I grew up. Hey, can you turn the house lights up for just a second, Eddie? Now, I think some of Gene Watson's band was sitting out here. I don't know if they were. So they're excluded. Larry, you're excluded because I think you know the answer. But so does anybody know I'm going to buy ice cream cone for the person who knows the guy who first had that record out? Yeah, you got it right. Who else over here? Charlie Walker. So you and you. So you guys both go to the concession stand on the break. Get yourselves 2 ice cream cones and just put it on my bill. My name is Mickey Adams.
You only get 1 spoon. 1 spoon.
No, I'll buy ice cream cones for both of you. Charlie Walker, very good, very good. All right, so somewhere you guys were, I don't know why you're so intrigued by me. Nobody really cares much about this, but somehow in my life, you're what? Somehow in my life, when I was a kid growing up, I was a big fan of Charlie Daniels. And because when I played violin in high school, which makes you not popular, but when Charlie Daniels come out, I could play the Charlie Daniels stuff, and it made me a little more popular. And somehow in my life, I not only become acquaintances, I became very good friends with Charlie Daniels. I played with him many, many times, and I always tell people he gave me this bow. And so if I have never accomplished much in this world, I have accomplished becoming friends with Charlie Daniels. Charlie's not here anymore with us. However, what's his name again? However, we have Dougie here, and I thought we would close out with a Charlie Daniels song. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind and he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. They come upon this young lad sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil will get your soul. My place. Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show, and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons all joined in and it sounded exactly like this. Get it, Mickey? Come on, son, stand on. Go to your room. Well, the devil finished, and Johnny said, you're pretty good there, son. But sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the red pan picking out dough. Ready to sit up by no, no, no. Get it done. All right. Now what happened? Oh, I got it. I love it. Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I told you once, you son of a... I'm the best it's ever been. He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Red pan picking out dough. Ready to go back, no John Doe. Thank you, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. Todd Bowers over there on the drums. Kevin Kingston, Doug Stock, Chris Cockburn, Mickey Adams. Get the ice cream cone. Put it on me, all right? I promise I'll get it. My name is Bobby Randall. God bless y'all. We'll be right back. And one more thing. Let me say this while I have your attention. God bless each and every one of you in this auditorium for coming out, supporting live music, supporting the Orange Blossom Opry. We mean that from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you all so much. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes. Thank you all very much.